Hi, this is Sherry at missionmama.com, and I want to show you my Simply Planned homeschool planner. It's a practical homeschool planner. It's small, it goes with you. It's not for the ones who love to plan every minute of their day, because they have a planner for that. But I picked a planner for those people that realized that they're not planners, but they realized that a planner would really help them, like me. And so I chose this one. So Simply Planned. It says, "I have no greater joy than that my children are walking in the truth." So this is a table of contents. This is a quick contact list. So these are very important contacts that you need to have like right away. Not everyone that you ever knew goes on here, just people that you need to know. Here's some instructions for the homeschool planner, and here is the chore list for each child. You have names. Put the names down. Their daily chores. I have morning hygiene down there because everyone should be doing it. And so there's daily chores, and there's weekly chores for that child, and there's monthly chores for that child. You can keep them organized and right at your fingertips. Then there's the standard week plan, and the standard week plan is basically the general idea of what you want to do each day of the week during that one semester. So this is the first semester. There's also, I have one for the second semester in case you want to change anything, and then summer semester, what you intend to do each day. It's a rough idea. So for us, we do Bible and breakfast, and then we move to calendar, and then we move to math, and then we move to handwriting and all the important things that we want to do each day, generally get done each day, we put on here. And then there's important things to remember on the side. Always, always, always enough places for lists. So there's the important lists. This is for this semester, semester 1. So there's the Bible memory verses you want them to remember this semester, books you want them to read, field trips you intend to go on, and then a few other lists, activities or such that you want to add to that, important things. And then this is September, and you get to write in these. This is not for your schedule. Your daily schedule is back here. I find it easier to have one daily schedule, standard week plan. That's your standard intended things that you want to get done. This is for events that come up or places you want to go to keep track of. And then this is things to remember during each week. You can also use this for menu items, so things that you want to eat during each day of this week, so that if you forget, you can look on it. That's kind of like I need to do. Okay, so buying plan, and this is the shopping list. Ours is divided into two. We get paid twice a month, so I have two plans, one for this one and one for this one. And then there's the non-households. There's a 30-day list, and the 30-day list is things that you really think you want to buy, but you're not quite sure yet. You put it on the 30-day list, and you kind of decide whether or not that it's important to buy or not, so that you prevent spontaneous buying, but you're still remembering it. And so here is the things to remember, some things to remember, and blessings and fines. You can put each child's name down here, and for ours, we go by the David Ramsey version. We take fines, and they get fines if they don't do their chores, but they also can get blessings for blessing other people, and we can keep track of those blessings and fines right there, so we don't forget before we give them their allowance. It's not all related to money, but we have a place to keep track of them. And then here's October. Every month has a tree that leaves, and then they also have November, and now November has I put this between November, Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is a holiday planner. Even if you're not having the event at your home, it's likely that that people, you'll be expected to bring something, so you can keep track. If you have it at your home, this is wonderful because you can tell what cook is bringing what, and you can keep track of who's bringing what, and it's all, you cover your main dishes and your vegetables, your fruits, your breads, your desserts and appetizers. And there's other items that you may need to bring, like extra chairs and things to do, is a list of things to do. I like to bring some activity for the kids that are related to the holiday. And then Christmas also has the same menu. Christmas also has a gift plan where you can put the person's name and the present you want to get them, the store, the cost. You don't have to write all this stuff down. I began to notice that I started to think of good gifts for people, but I didn't have any place to keep them. So by the time it was time to buy them a gift, I had no idea what I was going to buy them. So I liked this method so that I could quickly jot down some ideas of what I want to buy people. And then here's a Christmas Eve. Items to bring, things to do for Christmas Eve, just in case there's an extra event you need to keep track of. Now, actually, this is not just Christmas Eve. These are Christmas events, so Christmas Eve would be in here, but also there's events during Christmas, and also volunteer things that you might want to do with the kids that need to be recorded, events, so you don't forget them. Now, in December, it has a tree, and then here's your buying plan, and then here's the standard week plan. This is the new standard week plan, just in case you want to change it from semester 2. And then the important list for that's this coming semester, and then January, and the trees are changing. And then here's the buying plan for January, and February's buying plan, and March, and now we're coming to spring. This is the Easter menu plan, and then the Easter baskets plan, so that you can keep track of what you want to put in Easter baskets and gifts for others in your life. April, and then the buying plan, May, and the buying plan. This is the standard week plan for the summer semester, and just so that summer doesn't get lost and you have things that you want to get done with the kids, just jot them down on here so that you have an idea of what you want to do, and then Bible verses and books to read and field trips to go on. This is event menu planner, so if there's any parties that you want to have, barbecues, this can keep track of some of the events. 4th of July is coming up at that point in time. June, and the standard week plan. July, that's my traveling one. Standard week plan. August, and then we come to the buying plan, the curriculum buying plan for semester 1, and then the curriculum buying plan for semester 2. And these are based off of your educational plan for each child. So you would plan English and Bible and math and science and foreign language and social studies and art. You give the plan for each child, the educational plan for each child, and you try to, well, when you have too many children, you want to make sure they're similar enough so it doesn't drive you crazy. And reading lists for each child for the whole year, for the upcoming year, and then you put it in the curriculum buying plans, and you might want to have to upgrade it for the next semester. So I added another semester one. So these are the educational plans, kind of like IEPs for each child. This is the project label, no, the project idea list, and I always have ongoing projects that I want to get done and want to do, and so you can write this down now or later. You can put now or later. And here's the project pages where you can draw a picture of the project, describe the project. Here's the task, next task list. You might want to keep that as you go. You might add the next task. And the shopping list. for that project. And there's several of those. And then back here, there's the daily time when my brain is pretty much fried. I want to write down stuff. So what I do is I cut these apart, the first layer of these. There's several layers. I cut these apart, and that next day, if I really want to remember a bunch of a list of things to do, I'll write it down for that day. And I completely enjoy ripping it off after I'm done, because it just has this I did it effect. So I put the daily to-dos in the back, and then way in the back is the family zone cleaning. And the family zone cleaning, so this is zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. I label them, so living room, bathroom is zone 1, and you can put the name of who's doing what, and then you write what they're doing. Each person in the family has a job to do in that zone.